Brand boards in Go High Level are a way of defining your logo, colors, and fonts. The reason you'd want to do this is because it makes it much easier to use them in locations down the track. This would be for things like websites, funnels, or email templates. Having your colors predefined is particularly useful. That sort of saves you from running around having to get your hex codes each time you want to update a color on a funnel or an email template. All right, let's get into the video. All right, so you want to be in the marketing tab and then click on brand boards over here. There's two options. There's design kit. That's where you get to define your colors and logos. And then there's brand voice, which is more about the, the way that you use text in terms of your brand. Today, we're really just going to be covering the design kit elements. So let's add a new design kit. They do have some pre-built one if you don't have a defined brand already. But in this case, we'll assume that you do. So we're going to start from blank here. Okay, so there's a few options within this panel. We've got two different logo options. We've got custom colors and a custom font option. So let's start by uploading our logos. So we've got a landscape version of the logo and then more of a square version here. Okay, so let's go ahead and upload our first logo. Now I've already got my logos saved in here, but if you needed to, you could just click upload here and upload them from your hard drive. So this is the wide one here that I want. Let's insert that one. There we go, that's looking good. Next one will be the square version. We'll insert that. Okay, looking good. Now we want to go over and define our colors. And this is one of the most useful features of brand boards because this will save all of our colors and we'll be able to access them in any websites, funnels, email templates, anything within Go High Level that uses the colors here. So I've got my colors just written out here on this Google Doc. So let's get the first one saved there. Click on the gray here and we'll just paste in that hex code. There we go. And I'll just give that one an updated name. Now, I don't actually mind having like white and black and some standard colors in there, but we'll save those in later. So let's do our next color. Just add our last one in. There we go. So there's our three custom colors. If you want to have, say white and black, which are handy as well within your custom section, you can do that now. So just as an example, I'll do black. All right, there we go. So let's just give a quick save there. So we've got our logos there, which is nice. We've also got our colors. And you can go then and update any fonts you have. So you can just search for whatever font you want to use. We'll just say Open Sans for this particular one here. Okay, that's all done and saved. Last thing you may want to do is just update the name of this. We'll just there we go. Now, depending on when you're going to watch this video, there's a new release coming out with Go High Level, which you need to activate so you can use those custom colors. So to do that, you would need to go to settings and you will need to go to Labs. And then here we go. We need to just enable the new color picker for the funnels. And now we can use those new colors. So let's go into sites now and we can use an example of that. So we'll create a new funnel. We'll just do it from blank. And we'll just create the first step really, just to show you what it is that we are, what you can do with it. Okay, so now we will edit this particular one here. So let's just say we want to put a full section in at the top here, and we want to update the background color to one of our brand colors. So we can now just click on this here, and we can see here we've got all our brand colors, which is really nice. Then we can also just go in and we'll add a column and an element, and let's search for logo. It will actually just be an image in this case. And then we can go here and we can add our images, and we'll use this one. There we go. We've got our logo. That's a little big, so we can just fix that one up here. Maybe we'll just make that around 30%. Yeah, look, that's fine. And so then if you wanted another section below that using some of the other colors, or perhaps even like a button per se, let's go and add another section with a row, and we'll do a button. And so, obviously we've got that sort of horrible Go High Level standard green color there. So let's update the background color of our button. And again, we've got all our nice colors here. So we'll pick that sort of burnt orange color there. And we can then update the button text. We could say, there we go. And if we wanted to, do that, you could sort of, whatever you kind of want to do here. So as you can see, a super handy feature to have all your colors pre-saved in the brand board, and you can access them, right across funnels, websites, email builders, the whole thing. So that's it for today's video. We'll catch you in the next one.